Oh. I met my husband, Chris, on Facebook. After a year, he proposed to me and then we got married. I fell in love with his personality, fell in love with his sense of humor. He had a very dark sense of humor, and I myself have a dark sense of humor, so we just kind of clicked. We were trying to have a baby, and so our first one ended up in an ectopic pregnancy, and that was hard. And I guess because I was like, oh, I want to have a kid, I want to start a family. And once I let that go, then I was able to have. We weren't trying like how we were in the beginning. We didn't try, and then we ended up getting pregnant with Marcy. He was in Iraqi freedom. When he came back, he told me that he would just always have to be like aware of his surroundings, and like he didn't like to be around crowds because it triggered him, he said. Ron was the one that told him about Camp Hope and told him like if he wanted to get help for him to go to Camp Hope. And so he decided to go to Camp Hope and see what it was about. And so he was there in the program. And then after the program and he graduated, he became, he worked there, and then he became the program manager. So the day of his passing, he was going to work. That morning, he was taking pictures with my daughter. He was taking a selfie. He sent me this picture. He sent me this picture and he told me, I don't know what time I'm gonna get off, but I'll text you the time that I'm driving back home. I'll see you tonight. I'll see you tonight. I love you very much. And I told him, I love you too. And right after that, when I was at work, I got a phone call from a police officer asking me about my car. And I said, well, what's wrong? He goes, there has been a very bad accident. And I asked the officer, like, how bad of an accident was it? And he goes, I'm sorry, ma'am, all I can say is it was a bad accident. My coworker drove me to the hospital, and then shortly after that, the doctor and the police officer started walking, and I already knew like my heart dropped, because when you see the officer and the doctor walking, you already know that it wasn't good. So they told me that he passed away. He was a good dad, and that's the thing that is hard for me, because I wish that he was here to see his little girl grow up. Because he was an amazing dad. He was very attentive to her, and that's the thing that hurts the most, is I wish he was here to see her grow up. Well, I would want her to remember that no matter what somebody was going through, he was always the one to help somebody. Like, he helped everybody, and he was there for them. He was always there to help them out, whether they were going through a rough time. And he told them, just call me if you're having a hard time, give me a call and we can talk. But I didn't really know the full extent of what he did until the day that he passed. And when David Mosby, when he asked, for those of you that Chris helped, would you stand up? And the amount of people and the amount of men that just stood up in his funeral, that's when it hit me. And I realized, like, wow, my husband he really helped a lot of people. With all the stress and going on, that was just it. I didn't have my cycle, so I thought it was just my body, what I've been going through. And then for some reason, I decided, well, let me take a pregnancy test, because maybe, I don't know. The first one, it said I was positive. So I took another one. I took about 3, and then finally was like, oh, wow. I found out I was pregnant maybe 2 weeks after the funeral. In a way, I was kind of hoping it would be a boy that could look like him. So most people, their entire lives, they're not able to find love. I would say I was lucky to find the love of my life.
Are you ready? Ready? Almost up. Yay! Oh, we're ready. I like it.
Well, welcome in.
Pass.
I think she likes it.
Say thank you.
She's ready to shop.
There you go. All right, let's go then.
We have kings, queens, twins, and foals.
Okay, so we're going king.
I think I'm a back sleeper.
All right, here's the moment.
It's like sampling perfumes.
The moment. Let's do it. She's like checking it out. Let's go. Let's go, Tiger. Let's go, Tiger.
We'll help you.
Jake.
Let's pick a dresser.
She really likes this one. She likes it. It's nice, it's clean. She likes this one. She likes this one.
America will decide, not you.
It's like being a detective, and then I've got to draw it out of them. So, I don't know, psychologist, detective, decorator, trying to figure people out and do it on the sly. Make sure to stay tuned, follow the journey so you can vote on the next one if you didn't get a chance to vote on this one.
You got a tiger.
So this is a very unique makeover for us, and we truly believe in community partnerships and building strategic partnerships. And so we've been able to partner with several organizations for this particular makeover, starting with Grateful American Charities, which is the fundraising arm and support of the PTSD Foundation. And then Camp Hope is essentially a program of the PTSD Foundation. So it takes organizations like Grateful American Charities who do the fundraising for these nonprofits so that the nonprofits are able to offer the programs. And so it's important for us to be involved with each of these organizations to really make this impact in the community. Newrez is very committed to community investment and engagement. It's part of the fabric of our culture within the company. And we really believe that supporting organizations throughout the country, it's not just important, but it's providing the opportunity to our employees to be able to volunteer, engage, and to truly see the investment dollars at work and to see how they're, impacting families in the military and veteran community. Personally, as a military spouse of 18 years, I just have a deep compassion and commitment to our veterans and the issues that they're facing. PTSD is an issue that a lot of our veterans of this time are experiencing, and many other invisible wounds. And so I just felt really compelled to learn more about Camp Hope, how they are putting veterans through a program holistically, not just treating them and sending them home for the day, but kind of wrapping services around them and their families.
I hate when you take a rug out, but they're always like rolled up like that, and then
Right out of
leaves
the packaging.
right out of the packaging leaves
Get
you.
rid of these creases. Just start anywhere. And then just work it until you get to the end. I didn't choose the rug life. The rug life chose me.
One of my favorite things to do to add more storage to a bedroom is, instead of using nightstands, using these small credenzas. Look at that. I can stuff it full of stuff and no one's gonna know. You guys hear them back there? Yeah, they're excited. It's about to happen. It's going down. Yes! We're meeting the family. They're right up ahead. Oh my gosh, are you guys excited? Are you ready?
Yes.
So we went crazy in there. Okay. You said you liked purple and orange and yellow and stripes. Tiger print. Like
I hope not.
like everything. We just threw the
You
kitchen
went the
sink.
opposite.
The opposite of clean minimalism, right?
Yeah.
We're running back. She's on her way. We gotta get going. We gotta get faster. Faster. So I just wanted to remind you what it looked like before,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You're seeing all the things. All right, are you ready to go see what it looks like now?
Yes.
All right, so let's go.
I'm I'm nervous.
Two, I'm holding you. I got you. 1, 2, 3.
Open?
Open your eyes.
It's really nice. Thank you. It's beautiful. It really is. It's nice. God. Folks.
I love it. I'm so glad. I'm glad you're happy.
That's a wrap.